the high seas. Pisces, cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Leo, welcome to your March 2019, almost at 18, 2019 reading with me. For those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on my video. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. If you are not new, then you know by now that I like to talk about astrology a little bit before my readings start. I'm just lighting some Palo Santo, you guys. I felt the need to light some kind of sage or something before your reading, because you're my last reading for today. So I'm just going to clear the energy, talk a little bit about astrology before we start your reading, okay guys? So Leo, this month is Pisces and Aries energy, okay? We got Pisces at the first half of the month, and then on March 20th we have the sun entering from Pisces into Aries. So I like to talk a little bit about the zodiac signs that we experience. So let's talk a little bit about Pisces first, okay? Pisces is your 8th house, Leo. So Pisces is 8 signs away from you, which means Pisces represents your 8th house of intimacy, secrets, transformation, rebirth, death, shared resources, sex, all that. Pisces energy on the zodiac wheel represents that for you, okay? So you guys could be going through secrets. You could be going through intimacy, stuff about transformation. Whenever you go through 8th house energy, it is quite dark. It is a very dark house because it's pure. So it's about knowing that the dark and it can bring pureness, okay? You know, when you go through 8th house energy, trust me, what is it? So Virgo is going to be going through 8th house energy next month, okay? And then after that, Libra will go through 8th house energy. So all of us take turns going through these energies, and it's your turn to go through 8th house energy, Leo. So this is certain secrets and stuff, okay? Certain darkness. So that's what Pisces represents for you guys, all right? And then at the end of the month, we have everything moving from your 8th house to your 9th house. I feel like Aries season is going to be good for you and Sagittarius, because Aries is a fire sign. So on March 20th, you might feel a shift because it's going to be the spring equinox. It's going to be the sun in Aries, which represents the astrological new year. This is the real new year, okay? The real new year. You don't want to trust January 1st, because January 1st happens on a different day every month. That's just man-made shit. But the stars don't lie. The sun entering Aries is the real 2019. So we actually have a real new year coming in. That's a real reason to party, okay? The March 20th, when Aries, see, that's going to be fire. Aries is going to show you how to move forward with your passion, Leo. It is. It's going to be fire, and you are fire. So it's going to really help you, okay? All this water, all these emotions, it ain't been cute for the fire signs. Water, too much water will put a candle out. Too much air will put a candle out, all right? So, you know, I feel like this is going to be just what you need, okay? We haven't had fire in 4 months since Sagittarius season. So it's time for fire to come back into the universe again, which will be really good for you. But Aries is your 9th house, so this is about education. For those of you who are in school, for those of you who are teaching, this is the 9th house. It's all about your beliefs. So we do have you learning more about your beliefs at the end of the month, right? Expanding, going on certain adventures, philosophy coming up here, okay? So, you know, the 9th house is all about higher education. Some of you guys could definitely be going to school or something, or just learning, you know, from those around you. I do want to mention briefly here, we do have Mercury retrograde going on in your 8th house. So people from the past might come back to have sex with you. There might be people who are talking about your past with you, Leo, and it's very intimate. You might be sharing things about your past with people very intimately. But when Mercury retrogrades in your 8th house, you have to be careful having sex with people from your past, okay? Or people just coming back from your past only to have sex with you. Because this is your chance to reflect on intimacy. It's your chance to rethink your sexual partners, or, you know, this is a time of transformation for you. Pisces represents a transformation for you. So just be careful until the end of March with that Mercury retrograde, because it really does fuck stuff up. You know, it makes certain people late. It makes plans go on how they weren't supposed to go. You know, Mercury retrograde, you'll have to research it, but it does make things a little crazy. So we basically have 8th house and 9th house energy. You guys could be transforming the way that you learn. You guys could be transforming certain beliefs, okay? That's what's going on for you, Leo. Other than that, I don't really think there's any major planets in Leo right now. Everything is pretty much just everywhere else. Venus is going to enter your 8th house at the end of the month, bringing a lot of attraction sexually to you, Leo. I'm telling you, the end of the month is where it's at. But this is a March reading, so before we jump right in, you know, we do have a very deep Pisces season to talk about as far as your reading. But I think that's it. Thank goodness I was able to get all that out in 5 minutes, because everyone else I'm talking for like 10 minutes in the beginning of their video, and it makes these readings so long. I guess the last thing I just want to say is happy St. Patrick's Day to those of you who are celebrating. I feel like St. Patrick's Day is a portal of luck, so that's why I have all this green and all this luck, because I feel like all the holidays are rituals. Okay, so this is a portal of luck and fortune that we can enter in this month until we enter the portal of rebirth next month. So good luck and happy fortune to all of you guys. I wish you the best. Let's get started with your reading, Leo. So I did pull some cards before the reading, and this was just to save some time because I knew that my readings were going to be longer this month. It's Pisces season. This is an ending for all of us. We're all ending a major chapter. So the last chapter is always the juiciest to me. It has the most detail because we got to end a story. So this is basically the end to your story, Leo, so that we can start a new chapter in Aries season. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to clarify with regular tarot, and I'm going to also read from the book, okay, of these cards. So the first card out you have is Healing Through Rest. So this is symbolic for the beginning of March, okay? A lot of you guys were feeling exhausted and very tired at the beginning of March because Pisces season is a sleepy energy. It's a subconscious, dreamy, fantasized, imagination energy. And sometimes we have to go to sleep to access this energy. So I don't know how your guys' dreams have been. I know some Leos have been having, you know, intense dreams, but your dreams are trying to show you things that you can't see in your reality. So be careful and be mindful of what your dreams are telling you this month, because it's absolutely trying to communicate some kind of unresolved emotion. I feel like dreams mean stuff, especially in seasons like Pisces. So this is like the Four of Swords, okay? Some of you guys really need to heal your mind. This could be resting spiritually, mentally, physically, but this is healing through rest, okay? Very simple message here. It's the card 64. So yeah, Pisces season really was exhausting. I slept more than I've ever slept, and I didn't sleep at the right time. Like, I'm staying up till 8 a.m., sleeping till 4 p.m. type shit, okay? So don't feel weird if you're feeling really tired. This message says that it's time to recuperate. It's time to rest, rest, rest. If you are looking for the solution to feel better, at this point, it's simple. Put your head on a pillow, sweetheart. So this is definitely about getting rest in March. I know Leos are very ambitious. You know, you guys are fire signs. It's like kind of like I'll sleep when I'm dead type of thing. But yeah, some of you guys might have some sleepless nights coming up here. Some of you guys might be working too hard, because this card has been coming up for a lot of people in my readings this month, and that's because everybody needs to rest more in Pisces season. It's an ending. We've been through so much over the past year, so it's really time to give ourselves rest. Like, the most peaceful thing a person can do is sleep. It's like when our bodies can shut down, we can escape, you know what I mean? So let me go ahead and clarify, but before I do that, I want to talk to you guys about the pre-shuffle. So basically, I shuffled the cards before I started recording, and your pre-shuffle underlying energy is the Lovers. So there could be a Gemini energy present here, whether you're dealing with a Gemini or you might have your own Gemini energy, but the Lovers card is something important for your reading. It's some kind of relationship, some kind of twin flame, soulmate. It doesn't have to be a Gemini. This is any connection, okay? It's two people who are vulnerable together. This is, for some of you guys, this is what you desire. It's some kind of relationship or connection. It might be a decision that you have to make as far as love this month between two people, or maybe it's a decision that you have to make that will impact your love life. Because you are connecting with someone, Leo, but there is a mountain here between you guys. So could it be that they're at a distance from you? You know, they might not be physically distant. They just might be emotionally distant. They might be mentally distant, but there's some kind of obstacle here when it comes to love this month. We have the Four of Wands under that. Wow. So this is definitely about some kind of marriage. Some of you guys are living or Committed. This is a commitment, a marriage, a wedding. Okay, these two cards here is twin flame. Oh my God. If you don't know what a twin flame is, you want to research twin flame, because it's a very sacred partner. Some of you guys are getting married this month, or you're moving in together. There's some kind of foundation here for you to celebrate. Some of you are celebrating love, but we have the Two of Pentacles behind that. So there is some kind of choice. Some of you guys have choices to make in your relationships and in your marriages. Maybe there's someone you want to marry that's far away. You want to live together with someone who's far away, but there's also a choice to make here financially in your relationships this month. Maybe with an Aquarius. We have the Star card. You guys, some of you might feel like you lost hope and faith in love. Those of you who feel regretful, like you've lost something, you know, there is still hope here. Okay, there's still hope, Leo. Do not lose hope in relationships. You are ruled by the heart. So there's some inspiration here that was lost. Somebody regrets something here from the past. Okay, someone here has emotional conflict, maybe with an Aquarius. Maybe it's just about hope. You know, maybe someone here has a decision to make here about, you know, juggling more than one person. Okay, so that was your pre-shuffle. All that has something to do, Leo, because, yeah, I just pulled the Three of Swords for you. So some of you guys are in three-party situations where there's more than one person you're interested in, or maybe that's the person you're dealing with. But, yeah, we got a separation here. Maybe even a separation from a marriage, or maybe some of you guys are just heartbroken and you don't want to, maybe that's the obstacle. Could it be that your guys' heartbreak is the obstacle standing in between you and another person from connecting? But I did see maybe there was someone who moved out or something like that this month with the Three of Swords, because there was a third person you found out and it broke your heart. So let's go ahead and clarify healing through rest for Leo. Healing through rest for Leo, March 2019. Why is healing through rest here for Leo? Give me one card. Why is healing through rest here for Leo? So we got the Nine of Cups and then this huge message. So some of you guys, especially if you're pregnant, wow, this is a pretty message. So if you're pregnant, or there's some kind of mother, or if you're trying to give birth or something, like, you're going to need to rest even more. Okay, because we do have the Empress here, which is a mother, someone who's trying to create something. But then we have this badass message. Okay, some of you guys want a family or something, but wow, Leo, look at here. This is the card for Leo, especially if you're masculine or a stud or something like that. This is a masculine fire energy. It could be a Sag or an Aries too. But Leo, this is absolutely you, whether you're a male or a female. You're in your control right now, okay? And you have your ruling card here, the Sun. This is Leo really focused on their son, whether that you have a son or a daughter, but this is the Sun card. It's happiness, and you have the Moon. So we have Leo and Pisces here. There might be a Pisces relevant. Maybe there's something here about the Aries new moon next month. Maybe there's something here about the Pisces new moon. Okay, because we have the Sun and the Moon, and when the Sun and the Moon come together, there's either a full moon or a new moon. So this is about what you can see, Leo. This is such a Leo vibe. Leo, and you focus on your success, your happiness, but there is some kind of hidden energy here, okay? Some kind of secret or something about that in the home, because we have a Pisces. It could be a Cancer too, but the Moon here, this might be, it's with the Ten of Cups, so there's some kind of completion here with a Pisces maybe. But this looks like a really beautiful message, Leo. There's something here that you're focused on. Excuse me, but you can't see it all. Okay, there's only so far that you're able to see, but then there's the unknown of Pisces season. Some of you guys are afraid of this Ten of Cups. You're afraid to move in with someone. You're afraid, and it's because you guys you're heartbroken. Okay, there's a secret here, but there's also a fear here of happiness and abundance with a person. Maybe it's moving in, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's just your own happiness. Maybe you guys are afraid to complete something emotionally because you can't see beyond this point. Okay, it's the unknown. You're afraid of the unknown of emotional happiness, okay? So that was a very interesting message there. We did have the Empress coming out first, so it might have something to do with a mother or something. I'm going to keep that message here because it has something to do. Now we have the Page of Swords. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. So at this point in the reading, there is some kind of truth. Maybe there's even somebody spying. There is a third party here. There was a truth that came out about a third party in a relationship for some of you guys. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Like, there's someone here who's spying, and it's one of your friends, Leo. Like, this is all your friends, especially if you have female friends. These are three women who's going out for drinks. It could be a third party. 3 women could be involved here. There's 3 women here who are emotional, but this is, to me, is a friend who spied. Maybe a friend gave you truth this month. Like this is your friends, and the truth linked to your friends. So your friends could be telling you the truth this month. One of your friends could have spied on somebody and found out there was a third party. Okay, but there's someone here who's spying on you and your friends, Leo, or something like that. There's some kind of truth here, and it absolutely has to do with your it's the 2 of Cups. It's your relationship. There's a decision to make in your relationships. And here's you, Leo. You're the lion. And then there's these 2 people down here. So another indication of a third party. But these are 2 people who have a very strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, maybe. Especially if you have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is 2 people coming together. Maybe getting back together, reconciling. There was a strong bond here. But there was also a third party. Like, this whole time you thought that it was just you and a person connecting. But really there was these 3. This is the 3 and the 2 of Cups. So Leo, you are removing your cup from the situation because you want someone who's loyal, right? You want someone who's just you and them. You don't want these, maybe it's your friends. You guys want to be careful about your friends this month because I see friends in relationship. Okay, and the truth here, there's a lot of messaging going on here. There's a lot of spying going on. One of your friends could be spying on your relationship. Okay. Or they could just be telling you some truth. And this could also be someone who's spying on you as a friend who secretly wants to be your lover. Like, this is lovers and friends. Friendships, love. Okay, one of your friends might be turning into a lover this month, Leo. And that might be the truth here. But there's also a Tower here in the 5 of Swords. Some kind of argument made everything come crashing down this month. Some of you guys are getting into arguments and conflicts. Some of you guys just don't want to fight anymore with this person because everything's crumbling down. Like, this is something that shocks you. Okay, these 2 energies here, this is a very, very, very turbulent argument. Maybe even some physical stuff going on here. A lot of hurtful words that were said. Okay, there's something that's it's an unexpected thing that you argue about. Maybe it has to do with this third party in your relationship. You know, maybe it has to do with some kind of truth that's coming out here because we have the truth right here. Maybe it has to do with someone who's pregnant. Okay, because Leo, you're looking at the Sun, the Moon, and the 10 of Cups. Definitely a Pisces or a Cancer here. Definitely a fire sign man if you're dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius man. There could have been someone here who got someone pregnant or something like that, and they have a son now on the way, and it's a secret, and they're having this happy family with someone else. There's some kind of secret here. But back to this, Leo. You need to heal through rest because... and it's emotional, okay? This is the 9 of Cups, so this is about some kind of wish. Some of you guys are just wishing that you could just rest more, you know? Some of you guys need to emotionally heal and rest your emotions because there's just been a lot of ups and downs emotionally, so just sleeping and relaxing and resting can help you release some of that, especially if you're a mother or if you're pregnant. I see a Leo mom here who's exhausted, okay? So let's move on here to your second energy. We have what is hidden will be revealed. So yeah, Leo, there's definitely something here. Remember, what is hidden will be revealed. And that's exactly what's going on here for you. Okay, there's something here that's hidden that will be revealed. It's in the home environment. It's a family situation. It's children. It's a relationship. This reminds me of the Hierophant. So some of you could be dealing with Tauruses. Okay, this looks like the Hierophant card to me, but it's talking about something that's hidden that will be revealed, something you don't know in March, and you didn't know it at the beginning of March for sure. Okay, something's being hidden from you. Okay, let's go ahead and read from the book. There's these 2 keys to consider, Leo. There's some kind of decision here. There's some kind of key. Okay, there's 2 keys or something that's gonna unlock something there. I'm just looking at the picture. Hopefully you can see okay. So let's go ahead and talk about what this card means. Recently, it may have felt like you were in a pitch black room and you couldn't find the light switch. Decisions that needed to be made may have been more difficult trying to see where you fit in relationships. What the next move is. Okay. Decisions that needed to be made may have been more difficult trying to see where you fit in, relationships, what the next move is. All that can be difficult, Leo. If you can hold off making any big changes just a bit longer, take time to recenter and find a peace of mind. Yeah. Things will become much more clear soon. You will soon be handed the key to your recent mysteries, okay? So at the beginning of March, you know, hopefully you guys didn't make any huge decisions because Mercury is retrograde in your 8th house. So there is absolutely something hidden from you, because when you go through the 8th house, you know, it's really hard to see. It talked about that dark room. That's Pisces energy for you. Okay, if you guys know any Pisces, they're confusing, right? Like, you don't really know what they feel. You're not really sure what they're about. They're very different from you. So there was something hidden there, but you're going to be given the key soon, okay? And it's probably this truth that's coming in, okay? It's linked to this argument that sends, it's something unexpected in your relationship that's happening. And it could be a third party you find out about, okay? So what is hidden will be revealed. Let's clarify this for Leo. We have the 10 of Wands coming out, okay? The 10 of Wands, you guys are waiting to drop this burden still. There's something heavy here. It's getting really heavy. It's becoming a burden for Leo not to be able to see, because Leo is ruled by the sun. So the sun sees everything. You know what I mean? Somebody here is trying to eclipse you from seeing the truth, and it's getting really heavy. It's something that you need to put down because, you know, you're carrying more of somebody's responsibility. Okay, no wonder you need to heal, because you guys are working way too hard at trying to see something that just isn't going to be made clear just yet. Okay, wait until you receive some sort of key, some kind of information. Bottom of the deck so far in your reading is the 3 of Wands. So you guys are waiting towards the future. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, just like this is. The Wands are you. Okay, so this is absolutely about you waiting for your ships to come in the future. It might be about travel. Some of you guys might be, you know, there might be some kind of burden when it comes to travel here. Now, some of you guys, there could have been something hidden that happened while somebody traveled away. You know, there could have been someone who was burdened and left and traveled away. And there might have been something that happened that you don't know about yet. This is about confusion, though. Some of you guys are very emotionally confused, and you're waiting to see things more clearly. This is a very Piscean energy. It's the 7 of Cups. Lots of options. This is a dream, okay? This is a dream realm. A subconscious realm where all your emotions exist, okay? Different things that you want. Just be careful, Leo, because, you know, this is not all good. Like, some of these cards some of these cups are filled with things that can hurt you. So be careful of all these different emotions. Some of them are toxic, but you guys are you're waiting to stabilize your own emotions before you do something, because you guys are a bit defensive right now. Maybe there's a Virgo here. Maybe there's a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. But this is somebody who's controlling their emotion. It's a Scorpio. I feel like this is Leo needing to control their emotion, because you guys are quite overwhelmed emotionally right now. Only the King of Cups only he or she could balance all of these emotions. This is Pisces season. Feeling at least 7 different emotions, and you need to balance it. You guys are probably not expressing this. I feel like you guys are too defensive to express what you really feel right now, because you don't really know how to put it into words. So you're just trying to wait. You're waiting in the future. You've turned your back on confusing water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You've turned your back on that. And now you're waiting for the passion that exists in your future. You're waiting on something that you know is coming in. But you are absolutely defensive. Maybe because of finances, maybe because something's taken too slow. Okay, but this is about waiting. Waiting until something's revealed. Waiting to see more clearly before you make a decision, before you choose a path. Because things are too heavy right now. So not only are you in the dark at the beginning of March, you're in the dark with something very heavy that you're carrying around. You're not in the dark alone. You're in the dark with all your burdens, and that makes it even harder. So you need to wait until you can drop this burden fully. You need to wait until you can see more clearly, because this is a lot of light here. Okay, this is that dark energy. This is darkness, confusion, okay, illusions emotionally. And this is that bright sunlight. Okay, so you guys are waiting to see something more clearly emotionally, because you're very confused and it's burdening you. So that is what this hidden is, this revealed energy. Let's move on to the 3rd card. We have no bull. So now you're in a position where you're not accepting any bullshit from anybody. This is no bullshit. This is a Taurus. For some of you guys, this is also a Taurus woman, an Aries woman, or a Libra. So I don't know if someone's mom's coming up here, or if this is a Libra or a Taurus. It's Venus energy. So there is a wish that you have when it comes to love. That's what this is about. This is about love. You're waiting on it. You're waiting on happiness. But you're also keeping your happiness a secret. You know, and then there's this rainbow here, this 10 of Cups. Okay, especially if you're a mom. There's something here. If you're a mom and you have a son that is a fire sign, this is definitely a message for you. If you have a Cancer or a Pisces that you live with or something like that, there's some kind of secrets in the home too. I don't know why I went back to that message there, but there's some happiness with a Pisces here for some of you guys. And then there's no bull. So let's go ahead and read the no bull, because I feel like this is like not taking any bullshit now. Now that you've dropped this burden of bullshit, because that's what you were carrying around, a bunch of bullshit. You know, you're dropping this burden finally in March. I've been getting the 10 of Wands for Leo for a long time. So there could be something about this burden that's hidden. And you have to wait until you're revealed it to really drop the burden, okay? So this card talks about, this card wants you to confront, this card confronts you with those little white lies that you might feed yourself or accept from others. So little white lies coming up here, Leo, whether you're telling them or someone's telling you. It's time to get rid of all that bullshit. It's time to get rid of all that bullshit. This card is as stubborn as it gets. This is a very stubborn card. So if you don't look at these little falsehoods right now and try to move around this card is not moving. Okay, this card is not going to move because it doesn't accept any bullshit from you. And this is the energy you need to take on. You know, because it did talk about, you know, getting rid of all that bull. Like, that's what this card is. This is what's being hidden from you. You're going to just drop the bullshit, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and clarify this no bull card. Why is no bull here for Leo? And we got the card immediately. It's a Sagittarius for some of you guys. Some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius when it comes to that. Or maybe you have Sagittarius energy. If you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, then this is talking about patience. Having patience after you drop that burden, you know, having the patience to try new things, even though, you know, sometimes when we get in an energy of, I'm telling you, somebody here got heartbroken, whether it was a long time ago or not. Like, March is that month where you're like really putting a wall up around your heart. And, you know, you got to be careful doing that, Leo. It's okay to try new things as long as you're being patient with yourself and understanding, you know what I mean, balancing the earthly realm with the watery realm. You know, this is about being very patient with the two different realms that exist with the Temperance card. It's definitely a patience and a balance, okay? You're going to need both of those by the second half of March. Let's see. Bella, come on. Go out there. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to let my dog out. But yeah, okay. This is talking about being patient, okay, through the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some of you guys have been too patient with bull. This is a twin flame energy too, okay? That twin flame energy is coming up for you guys. But I feel like this is walking a better path. Trying something new though, you know, testing the waters out a little bit. But some of you guys, I don't know, it might be a Sagittarius that's linked to this bullshit for you guys, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because we do have the King of Swords at this point in the reading. It could even be a Cancer, because we do have Cancer here, okay? You guys could be hanging on to something that's stopping you from moving forward mentally. Like, the Four of Pentacles is definitely a death grip, hanging on really tightly to money or something that you value. But what I see here is there's anxiety that you're hanging on to. Okay, and that's your obstacle. Your obstacle is hanging on to a comfort zone, which is causing you anxiety. Okay, there's something new trying to come in here for you, Leo, but if you hang on to what you have, you're not going to be able to get anything new type of thing. And so that's where the bullshit is coming in. You know, this card literally said that I'm not moving. Like, there's something here that is not going to move until you drop this burden, until you move forward in a more patient way. It could definitely be connected to an air sign with Cancer energy. Maybe it's a Cancer with air sign energy, but it could be connected to, you know, just moving forward if it's not an air sign man. You know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming up here too. Maybe it's a Sag with air energy and Cancer energy. But there's some anxiety at this point in your reading. Heading into the second week of March, there's going to be some anxiety over money, over a foundation. You know, how do I move forward is what I'm hearing. How do I move forward mentally? with the King of Swords. How do I move forward mentally with that? Because this is definitely talking about moving forward in mentally. There might be some kind of conversation here too with the King of Swords. Because if it's not an air sign, then it's talking about the truth. The King of Swords is a no bullshitter. He's cutting out all the bullshit. So there we go. This is someone who's cutting out all the bullshit and trying to move forward, right? Because it's become an obstacle. So we have something here about patience. All right, let's go ahead and move to the second half of March. This doesn't have to be the second half of March, but that's the way I'm reading it. Please, know that these energies can happen at any time. Oh, okay. I like this card, Leo. We have the gallery of those who came before. So we've got some ancestor energy coming up here. All right. I like this card. It's the 24. So there could be something here about March 24th for some of you guys. Let's go ahead and read about this card. So this is talking about children and how they imitate the behaviors they see around them. This is our first introduction to human life. It is no surprise that we look to others' lives and work to compare ourselves. It is rooted in survival techniques. However, this could also create fear and potential self-esteem issues. Others' success will never be yours. The success that they worked for or were given will always serve them differently than it will serve you. Look to those who inspire you as mentors, but not as a template of how you need to achieve your accolades. Have trust in your path and your ability to make the right decisions and actions to bring yourself to your goals. So this is about focusing on your goals, Leo, not other people's goals. That's how you wind up carrying all these burdens, right? You have a wish here. And, you want to focus on your own, because this did talk about imitating behaviors. And it talked about children. So some of you guys have children in the situation. This is about a new introduction of life. And not comparing yourself, right? Because that can really make you guys have low self-esteem issues. Don't compare what you're wearing to somebody else. Don't compare how much money you make to somebody else. Like, that success is for them. How do you know that if you had everything they had, that it wouldn't serve you? You know what I mean? It might not serve you as much as it does. So just be very careful. This is about the gallery of those who came before you. There's something here about your mom, your grandma. Look to those who inspire you as mentors, but don't, it said don't use it as a foundation for how do you achieve stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's just supposed to be inspiration, not, there's a difference between being jealous and being inspired. If there's someone who's jealous of you, you inspired them in a negative way. So there's something here about that, but it's about focusing on your goals, Leo. So at this point in the reading, I'm going to put these cards back, even though I think this is such an important message here. I mean, it did come out, so I'll just keep it up there. It feels very, very important, that message, that Empress up there. So let's clarify the gallery of those who came before you. This is talking about, focusing on you and your success, your goals, okay? This is some kind of decision that you have to make, yeah, because we have the Queen of Wands at this point in the reading, which is a Leo woman, okay? Maybe an Aries woman, maybe a Sag woman, but to me, this is about a Leo woman being inspired on your own, looking good, and there's no one here that matters as much as you, Leo. Your own confidence, you definitely have a decision to make. Okay, it's passionate too. It might be two people, places, or things, because it's two things that you've created. It's the path between the future and the past, right? Looking out at your future and letting go of what you've been through, because it's about a new journey now, right? I told you at the second half of March, it's a whole new journey for everybody. But you're in between these two wands, so there's a decision to make here between two things that you're passionate about, two things that you've expressed. It's definitely a decision between comfort and growth too, and it's coming out on the card of those who came before you. So I don't know if there's some kind of path that was paved for you that you feel like you have to walk in the footsteps now. Like, that might have worked for them, but it might not work for you, Leo. There might be something at the end of March where you're like, look, I know you came before me. Like, I don't know. It's reminding me of that situation where, like, everybody in the family is a lawyer or something. So they're expecting you to be a lawyer. But it doesn't have to be exactly that. It's just like, this card talked a lot about success belonging to people, and what worked for someone else might not work for you. So you might choose a very different path than those who came before you, if that makes sense. You know, because we have the Queen of Wands here with the Seven of Wands. A lot of wand energy, and this is the point in the reading where you're going to start standing up for yourself, Leo. You're going to start realizing that not everybody who's around you is as passionate as you. Just because they have a wand in their hand, they're not the Queen of Wands like you are. They don't know how to control wands like you do. You know, a lot of people don't know how to be as passionate as you, and that's what makes them jealous. You know, you guys control passion very well. And because of that, there might be competition here. There might be some competition with those who came before you. Competition to choose your own path at this point in the reading. Okay, at the end of March, you're going to want to go your own way with things. And there might just be people, places, and things that don't agree with you. So they want to secretly stab you. They want to compete with you and bring you down. Because there's someone here who is in a very high position. They're in a queen's position or a king's position. This is like the queen and king of the hill. So this is you really trying to stay on your feet. And you know that there's, at any moment, you know, this is a very fighting energy. So you're going to have to stay on your toes with this and continue to express yourself and stand up for yourself. Because the Queen of Wands doesn't accept that bullshit, okay? Remember, there is no bull here. And this might have to be, it might be friends. You know, there might be some, There's some people in your friend group, Leo, that are not your friends. Like, they're jealous of you. You know, they think they come before you. Type of stuff. You know, I'm telling you, there's someone here in your friend. Like, I don't know if there was one of your friends that went with your girl or your guy or something like that. Because there was definitely some conflict at this point in the reading. It is coming to a completion, I will say that. Oh God, yes. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the World. So these are two cycles. You guys might be in two different cycles with two different people. Especially if you're married. If you're juggling something in a marriage or something like that. Or a home environment. Yeah, there's something here about something coming full circle. And it has something to do with, like, there's going to be conflict that is just, it finally ends. But I do see the Two of Cups, some kind of decision here to make when it comes to love and friends. And there could be people you're in relationships with or people that you thought were your friends that are actually just competitors. Like, they're just here to compete with you and to make you feel less good about yourself. I don't like that for you. Okay, let's move on to the next message. We have sitting on top of the world, just like Aries got. Aries got this same card right here, okay? So you guys could be sitting on top of the world with Aries. I feel like Aries and Leo are going to be fighting about who is sitting on top of the world. You know, I know a lot of Leo and Aries. It's not like real fighting. I don't think that's the fighting that's going on here. It could be. Aries season can bring a lot of competition in. Okay, but yeah, sitting on top of the world, perhaps with an Aries. Or maybe maybe Aries season, you're feeling that energy too. Maybe there's a significant Aries around you that's sitting on top of the world. So you're sitting up there, you feel just as good as they do. Because I'm just saying, Aries got that same card. No one else has got that yet. So sitting on top of the world. I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Alright, so this card is talking about, it says, you made it. You made it. Bam. You are on top now, looking down. Don't all your struggles look tiny from up there? Dang. Enjoy this time of success and empowerment. And remember, next time you have a stress that makes you feel like it will be the end of the world, think back to the time that you were struggling, that brought you to this place. And if you are in this place where you are dealing with many difficulties, think back to the last time that you felt like you were on top of the world. If you were there before, you can be there again. So this is about feeling like you're on top of the world again, Leo, after a really dark and heavy time. You know, I feel like there was a lot of time where you didn't know where you were going. You were carrying all this stuff around, you know what I mean? It was very heavy. But now you can see, you know, it does talk about what is hidden will be revealed to you. And look at that huge eye. Like, if you really sat on top of the world, there's nothing you couldn't see. Like, you'd be able to see all kinds of stuff. Maybe more than what you're ready to see, Leo. So by the end of the month, whatever was hidden from you will most certainly be revealed, especially if you put yourself in this higher position. Because this person is kind of on top of the world too. You know, this is talking about putting yourself a little bit higher. This person's on top of a balcony holding the world in their hand. So there's some kind of on top of the world decision to make. And you're going to make a decision and you're going to make it from a very high point up there because of something that you're able to see with the stars and the planets, okay? So let's clarify sitting on top of the world. Why is sitting on top of the world here for Leo? March 2019. March 2019. Why is sitting on top of the world here for Leo? Now, we just almost had the Knight of Cups come out. This is a love offer or some kind of Pisces energy. It could be a Cancer and a Scorpio too, because it's a water energy. Maybe there's some kind of love coming in for you guys at the end of March that makes you feel like on top of the world. If so, it might involve leaving an air sign or a Cancer. Or maybe there's a Cancer here that has to leave an air sign. I don't know. Some of you guys are single and that's causing a lot of pain secretly, okay? And then I see the Magician here. So this is about manifesting from a place of pain, even if you're single. But the Knight of Cups flip back over. Okay, maybe that was just Pisces season and stuff. After Pisces season, you're going to be feeling like you're sitting on top of the world again and that Aries energy, okay? You might have to do some traveling for love, though, if this is what's making you guys feel on top of the world. Okay, so let's see. Why is sitting on top of the world here for Leo? Sitting on top of the world. Okay, the Page of Swords. So there's going to be some kind of truth, okay? Some kind of truthful message that comes up. It might be linked to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And look, we have at the bottom of the deck the Strength card, and which is you. So this is the point in the reading where you get your strength back, Leo. Your mind is clear after you make some kind of decision, okay? After you know, choose something that gets you out of this back and forth energy of this crossroad. There's some kind of spying energy. Like, there's definitely someone here who sees you sitting on top of the world and is looking at you, spying on you. This could be watching you win on social media. Like, there's absolutely some kind of spy here, okay? Whether you're spying on someone or... But, you know, if you're sitting on top of the world and you have the Page of Swords, like, yeah, you are spying on someone, but there's also someone who's spying on you. But this is absolutely some kind of truth that makes you stronger, more confident, more courageous. Because it takes a lot of bravery to sit on top of the world, too. I'm not really sure if I'd want to, because this is really seeing something clearly, you know, seeing the truth. Alright? There's someone here watching you, seeing this truth. It's a quick message. If it's not a spy, in 2019, spies are just people who like your photos on social media. There might not be a literal stalker outside your house. I hope not. But this is, you're getting some kind of truthful message about what was hidden. That's why it's coming up right here. Because it's about something you were carrying around. You were carrying around what was hidden. This was you hiding this burden for so long. And then when it was revealed to you in the light, you're going to be sitting on top of the world and you're going to have some things to say. You know, this Page of Swords is looking over at this Two of Wands. So this is someone who's watching you make a decision. You know, I don't know if that's some kind of godly energy, because it is giving me some kind of angel vibe or something like that. But this truth has something to do with you, Leo. You know, this is your truth, okay? And then underneath that is an Aries. I knew there was some kind of Aries here, because Aries got the sitting on top of the world card too. So you and Aries are winning. Like, some of you guys are teamed up with strong... Now, Aries and Leo, that's a hell of a team. That's basically like a father-daughter duo. Like, some of you guys may have Aries parents. You know, because this is it might not be a father, but it's like an authority figure, some kind of military figure, a boss. Maybe Leo, if this isn't an Aries, this is Aries season. But some of you guys have an Aries somewhere near you, fire sign energy, and you're going to be winning with an Aries. Like I said, I see the Six of Wands. So a lot of attention coming for you guys at the end of March, because the Six of Wands, that card there at the end with the guy on the horse, that's about someone who's getting a lot of public attention. As a boss, I don't know if some of you guys are bosses, or maybe your boss is going to give you attention. Maybe your boss is going to give you some kind of promotion and celebrate something with you, Leo. If not, you and an Aries are fighting over attention, or maybe sharing attention, giving attention to each other. I don't know, but you're sitting on top of the world because, you know, you're strong, you're in authority, and you're winning, okay? That you haven't felt this way in a long time, Leo. I know that. But there's definitely a lot of attention coming here, especially from this Page of Cups, some kind of love message. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, maybe even a Queen of Swords, maybe a Sagittarius. I got a lot of different signs here. Fire signs that want you, air signs, water signs, or just passion, intellect, and emotion. This looks like an apology. Some of you guys might have an air sign. You might be apologizing to an air sign, or there might be an air sign apologizing to you. This is a very unique conversation taking place. Someone who has emotions to express, and someone who's just telling the truth, like this Page of Swords. But I like this energy. This is showing me that Aries season is going to be pretty nice for you, Leo. You're going to feel back in your fire. You're going to feel like, you know, like you're back to the center of attention, you know. So that's really interesting there. At this point in the reading, we have strength. You're going to get your strength back. Let's see your last card here for the end of March. We have the Puppet card that just turned over. This is a card that I just talked to Cancer about. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with Cancers or not, but I don't like this card very much. It talks about manipulation. So there's something here to look out for at the end of March, okay? And no wonder you're not accepting any bull. Remember, this card is right underneath the bullshit card. I don't know if there's a Sagittarius linked to this, or if you're just needing to stay patient. But this card, I'm going to read about it so that you guys can hear what it says. But I don't like that card. It's like a devil card energy. It's a manipulation. Okay, so let's talk about this puppet here. Alright, it even looks a little creepy. So, cut those strings. You are no one's puppet. You are a treasure, and your actions cannot be influenced by the strings that someone else has attached to you. Yeah, this is about someone who attached strings to you, that they're the puppet, not you. Like, don't attach strings to me and try to control me. This card wants you to be aware of entering projects or relationships that seem like a great deal, but are attached to some fine print. So, Leo, it might not be a person, it could be a job or a corporation. Be very careful of these projects and relationships that you're starting, because if there's any contracts or anything like that, make sure that you're reading the fine print, because this could be a scenario where I'm feeling like, you know, the music industry, where it's like it's all good and everything and you think it's so good, but you didn't read in the fine print that you're basically selling your soul. You know what I mean? And now you're going to be this puppet. You know what I mean? A lot of celebrities are puppets, and they dress certain ways because they're paid to. They say certain stuff because they're paid to. Like, that's a horrible energy. So just make sure when it comes to these new friendships, I'm telling you, the friendships, there's some kind of false friend up here in Leo's reading, and I don't like it. Yeah, make sure that you have control of your actions, okay? If you're going to give your time and energy and love to something or someone, there needs to be space where you are fully honored and not manipulated. So this is about not accepting manipulation at the end of March, not accepting any bullshit. It could be linked to a Sagittarius. I don't like the puppet energy. You are nobody's puppet, okay? You're nobody's puppet, Leo. So let's clarify this puppet manipulation energy. Why is puppet here for Leo? March 2019. Why is puppet here for Leo? March 2019. Whoa. Well, I did just see the Ten of Swords. So there's an ending. You know, you are absolutely cutting the strings of being somebody's puppet. Like, you are not somebody's puppet. This is not some show that people use. Like, it's like the sun. You know what I mean? You can't control the sun. The sun isn't anybody's puppet. So why is puppet here for Leo? I think that this is ending. Okay, yeah, I think this is ending, and I think it has something to do with money, or it has something to do with somebody who, like, there needs to be teamwork. This is the underlying energy for your whole reading, is a job, some kind of teamwork, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But we have the Justice in reverse. It fell on the ground in reverse. So it could be, this could just be a challenge, okay? Justice, it could be a Libra. Libras can be quite manipulative, so be careful if you're dealing with a Libra. No offense if there's any Libras watching, but this is about balance. Okay, we have Libra and Sagittarius. They could be relevant, but yeah, Libra energy. But this is also about court. You guys could be going to court at the end of March. Remember, it talked about the fine print. So you guys, maybe there was some kind of fine print or something like that. Now there's a judge. This is a judge. Yeah. There's something here about, yeah, cutting out bullshit and any strings. Some of you guys, this is just at your job. Like, there's someone here who uses you as a puppet at your job, and it's like, no, dude. Like, no, I want justice. You know what I mean? I'm the one sitting on top of the world. How can I be your puppet? Like, I'm the one in the higher position. So tell me how that works. You know, it's very important that people are working all together in March, Leo, because you guys are gaining justice. This is karma. So if there was anybody who controlled you, manipulated you, they're going to get their karma. Maybe even legal karma. They might go to jail. They might spend some time, you know, they might just get legal karma. whether that's some kind of fine or some kind of, I don't know if there's a restraining order that you have to put on some kind of stalker here. Because when I get the Page of Swords and the Justice, this is someone who's manipulative and who stalks you. But yeah, this is like, whenever the Justice and the Page of Swords comes out, that's like stalker. And you have to go to like court to get a restraining order sometimes. So yeah, Leo, this is looking interesting. To me, you know, there's just a lot of healing that needs to take place in March because of the Pisces energy. It's very dreamy, especially those of you who are pregnant or already moms. Like, there's just a lot here to consider because, you know, you still have your own wishes to consider. You still have your own wants and needs. This is your wish. You do start March out with some kind of wish, especially if those of you are wishing for healing or rest. There's some kind of fulfillment there. I feel like you'll feel more fulfilled if you heal through rest as well. And then there's something that's hidden from you that's becoming kind of a burden. Maybe you're hiding something, Leo, and carrying that around is getting really heavy. But it absolutely will be revealed, okay? Because there's an energy here that is stubborn, and it's a Taurus. For some of you, it's a Libra. It doesn't matter. It's a stubborn energy that is not going to move. No matter how patient you are with these lies, it's about white lies and stuff like that. You know, but there's also something here about balance, okay? And then also there's some kind of decision, okay? There's the gallery of those who came before you, not letting, you know, those who came before you at a job or those who came before you in life, don't let those people dictate your path at the end of March. You need to choose something based off of how happy it makes you. You need to choose something for your own success, your own goals, okay? Because there's somebody who's watching a decision that you make. So not only are you making a decision between comfort and growth, you're also being watched. Like, if you guys feel watched this month in a negative way, I don't think that a Leo will ever feel negative about anybody looking at them. It's just a thing. But there is something here about being the center of attention, some kind of spy, all eyes on you. But there's also some kind of truth here from someone whose their perspective is broadened. Like, you're making yourself bigger so that you can see what you went through as smaller. You know what I mean? Sitting on top of the world is a good energy to gain truth over the burdens that you carried at the beginning of March. And then there's this puppet energy that you end March with, which, you know, maybe it's just the end to, you know, some kind of controlling energy. All right, now let's talk about the bottom of the deck here. We're almost done. Your reading actually was quite clear, Leo, which I appreciate, because with Cancer and Gemini and even Pisces and Aries, their videos are long because, like, it just took a while to say what I had to say and it just wasn't as clear. But this is clear, okay? There's some kind of decision here. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. All right, there is something that you're wanting to see differently about a third party energy. Could be three people here that need to work together. This is definitely your job. Okay, this is definitely some kind of job, okay, where everybody needs to carry their own weight, because Leo, you already entered March needing to heal because of how much you're carrying. So be very careful of taking on more responsibility and stuff, because everyone needs to be working towards a plan, working together. It'll work much better if everyone just does what they say they're going to do. Could be talking about a Pisces here. We have the Hanged Man. That's a Pisces, but the Hanged Man is also feeling like you're stuck, okay? It's also like trying to see a work situation a bit different, okay? This is about seeing a work situation differently. Definitely, because the next card out would definitely be the Eight of Pentacles. So there's some kind of work going on here for Leos. Money, this is talking about maybe taking a few classes to perfect a skill, because this is somebody here who works far away from home and they're trying to perfect a skill. Maybe you're just trying to see something differently about this Pisces before you continue working on it. Because we do have the Five of Pentacles. So someone here has felt left out in the cold at some point. Maybe even felt like they were poor or homeless. You know what I mean? That's something from the past coming back, though. Because there is a second chance here. Some kind of awakening or phone call that you get. Especially if you're unemployed. You guys might get a call about a job. Okay? But you're going to have to see this job differently in order to work at it your best. There is a decision from the past that you are very blindfolded to. Okay, there's two women here with a blindfold. You know, mentally, you feel kind of stuck. Mentally, you feel like you're at a crossroads, okay? Because there is some regret here. And then we have this Four of Swords, which is healing through rest again. This is another healing card. Okay, so there's definitely something you need to heal here about emotional conflict, some kind of regret or sorrow or depression, because you're feeling mentally trapped in that. You're not allowing yourself to feel what you want to feel in March. You're blinded and you're stuck. Okay, you're blinded and you're stuck here too. There's a decision that you need to make from the past. There's a second chance to decide something here. It might have something to do with money or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got a lot of earth sign energy here for sure. Lots of stuff here you need to see differently about money and a job, okay? Now, the bottom here, now, this is interesting. You have love grows love in the Three of Pentacles. So, this is about working together when it comes to love, okay? And we have your lights, and we have something that is never truly yours, you know? So, your bottom energy here is love grows love. So, just remember that, Leo. You know, hate is never something that flourishes in a positive way. So, this is about really deciding what it is that you want to grow out of this love for yourself, okay? And that's the card number 40. So, it is pointing to this Temperance here. We got a Sag we have Taurus, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus and Libra again, Aries, some kind of mother figure. We have all the signs here. You know, we have fire, we have water, we have air, and we have earth over here. So it don't matter who you're dealing with. It's just all about your own perspective, okay? So the last thing that I want to do here for your reading, Leo, is I want to place this pyrite somewhere on your reading, because this is my fool's gold, okay? This is something I'm bringing out for my reading for like the leprechaun energy, the whole gold and St. Patrick's Day. So I want to place this on somewhere in your reading that could help you metaphorically. And I really feel like placing it here because you need to heal this month. And there's some kind of wish that, it's like the Nine of Cups is there, but it's almost never spoken about again. So at the beginning of March, you know what would complete you emotionally. You know what you would feel. But it's like kind of forgotten about as March progresses because there's too much you're carrying, too much bullshit that you're being too patient with, too many decisions and truth. And so yeah, this seems like the best place to place this so that you can manifest whatever you're wishing for. And also so that you guys can have this kind of, this gold healing energy, you know, imagining yourself kind of being showered in gold. Okay, some of you guys have a wish for that, alright? So I just wanted to place that pyrite there, and I'll keep it there for a little while your guys' reading is uploading. But this is what I have for you guys for March. Hopefully you enjoyed and resonated. Let me know by commenting and liking the video if you did resonate. If you want a personal reading with me, that is something I offer. So just check the description box for my email, and I can work with you personally so that it's more of a personal reading and not so general. You have to understand there are lots of Leos out there watching, so there might be a message here for someone else that wasn't for you. So just take what resonates, guys. So other than that, I'm just going to leave it here. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I will have a Libra full moon video coming out on March 20th. So hopefully I see you guys there. And if not, hopefully I talk to you in April. Bye.